Kim, obviously, you've seen Angel do what she does in practice. What was it like seeing her navigate a game tonight and basically do what she does?
You said it best. I'll never take her for granted with her skills. I've told her many times and told everybody I can, she's a beast on the boards, and I say that in the most complimentary of ways. You better know where she is. She didn't miss many shots. I think she was, 11 for 14. She nor Deja missed very many shots, and I needed to see post touches tonight. I needed to see how good we can be at the post. Can they score for us? What are we going to do rebounding? And I thought they took the challenge, and I didn't realize till I'm looking at this right now that Samaya had 11 boards, six of them offensive boards. I knew she had done some things running the floor and caught the ball in the air, but that's a freshman doing stuff like that. And you just keep getting her better and have her go with Angel and LaDeja. So yeah, I see it every day. I know she's glad to be on the floor, and it was a game where I didn't really want to play more than 20 minutes, and it looks like it worked out just fine. You got a lot of them close to 20 minutes of play, and there's some things that we did good. There's some things that, as a coach, you're always going to find something. I thought he was going to say that we broke the record on most free throws ever missed in a game, but he didn't, all right? So getting to the foul line's great. We got to make more free throws. I didn't like our assist to turnover ratio. We had some bad turnovers, and we'll get better.
Angel, you had 21 and 9 in 14 minutes of the first half. You must have been chomping at the bit to get out there and play after missing the two exhibitions.
Yeah, I was really excited. I felt really confident going into the game, and I let the game come to me. And of course, I did want to be out there, but I cheered on my teammates, and being there for my teammates through the first two games and seeing the game from a different aspect was something that was important to me. So being able to get out there tonight was just exciting.
Yeah, Angel, just what have you learned so far in your time at LSU under Coach Mulkey, just as you embrace this new experience?
I've learned a lot, and I'm excited to be here. She's put me in a position where I've been in a leadership role, something that I haven't been in before, and I've taken on that role, and I'm excited to be in that position. On the court, she humbles me. She pushes me in practice. She fusses at me in practice. It's something that I need, and that's something that I love about Coach, and she's real with me, and that's what I love about LSU. I needed somebody that can humble me and get me to the next level and get me to where I want to be and push me, so that's why I'm here.
Coach, you kind of mentioned it, but what did you think of how aggressive y'all were? I mean, attacking the rim and on the offense side of the ball.
That's our style. Sometimes we're too aggressive. Sometimes we try to make things happen that aren't there. But I'd rather coach an aggressive team than a passive team. There's a couple of them I want them to be more aggressive. I just thought that it was good to be on the floor and have everybody, have her out on the floor. It was just, we're ready to play. I know it's football season. You had the Saints playing. What's the score of the Saints game? Anybody know? Y'all sports writers, and you can't give me a score
Are we
of.
winning? 17-6, 17-6.
Oh, so losing. Okay, well, those that came here seeing a winner tonight, right? But I want to thank the crowd because we understand it's football season, and yet we had a decent, good little crowd out there tonight.
Coach, what were your thoughts on Alexis Morris kind of getting back into the swing of things after last season kind of ended on an injury?
Well, Alexis hit a couple threes there and got excited, and then she gets down on herself when she misses. I don't know, all of a sudden she thinks she's perfect, and I'm like, Lex, your body language. You're not going to make every shot. And so I think she let it affect her a little bit defensively. She let guys drive by her, but it's good to have her. She's quick as lightning. She can play multiple positions for us. I think when Poa's in the game, it allows Alexis to go to the off guard a lot. Poa is, she looks to pass too much. I got on her. She got in the open floor, and she's looking over her shoulder waiting for the post to run, and I'm like, go score the ball. But Alexis Morris is so talented, and when we didn't have her in the playoffs last year, it it was costly for us.
Emily, how'd you feel going out there tonight after being awarded a scholarship earlier today?
Um, I honestly didn't really feel any different. I don't really get any different type of treatment from being a walk-on to a scholarship player. Like my senior year of high school, I had a lot of offers on full ride scholarships, but I still chose to come to LSU as preferred walk-on. But yeah, it was kind of just the same. I could tell the crowd was very excited, but I was just excited to be out there.
Kim, I know you plan the schedule, but 4 games in 10 days seems like a lot.
I didn't plan it. I didn't plan it at all. I don't fool with that. I probably nodded my head if they gave it to me and said, you want to play? But hey, we got to play. We got to play, and as you grow and as you build this program, your non-conference schedule has to get better, and it's hard, guys. People aren't just saying, oh, yeah, we want to come play you. We'll play there. And there's places I don't want to go play. So scheduling to me after recruiting is the second hardest thing to do in basketball, because how hard do you make it? How easy do you make it? Can you get a little bit of both? Well, they won't agree to it, but we'll go there. It's hard. It's hard. So it doesn't matter. We've got to play, and we've got enough depth to overcome anything in a matter of days.
Coach, what were your thoughts on your true freshman tonight?
Who, baby?
You're a true freshman.
Well, I'd have to go down the list. Let's start with Flage. I told her in the locker room, getting the 2 fouls may be the best thing that happened to her. And I know she's looking at me like, Coach, what do you mean? Well, she has to understand this game will humble you, but you got to let it go. Did she get those 2 fouls trying? Did she get those 2 fouls because she's a freshman? Did she? That's all part of growing and maturing. And the thing that was most impressive is she kept cheering for her teammates on the bench. She kept, watching the game. She was like a little coach over there asking questions. And she did better the second half, had some turnovers. A lot of freshmen come, and in high school they take all the shots. In high school they try to make things happen. In high school they're better than everybody else. Flage probably, and I hope I'm not overstepping my boundary, but she's probably for the first time in her life playing on a team with players that are as good or better than her. And so it'll come to her. And I think she just works hard. She'll probably be in the gym tomorrow. We have the day off. She'll probably be the first one up. She'll be in the weight. She'll be in watching film. That's what Flage does. And then she'll go do her rapping stuff. Her day never stops. That's the truth. Samaya, I saw some good stuff with Samaya. First thing that jumped out at me was finishing shots, and then her ability, because she's not big and bulky, to get rebounds on the backside and be able to quick jump to get them back in. She ran the floor well. She caught balls that were missed, rebounds in the air, and it's just good to see that. Elisa did not play. I'm trying to think of the freshman. She did not play. She got kind of like a little hip pointer, got hit by one of the Dream Team guys, and we're just being overly conservative. And then Izzy got to play there at the end. Or not at the end. She got to play a little bit of both, both halves. And, yeah. Did I miss anybody? All right.
Kim, a lot of people will say, well, it's just Bellarmine, but to hold a team to 26% shooting from the field, I know you pride your teams on defense and playing that edge with that edge on that side of the floor. Were you 100% happy with what you saw defensively, or maybe even 90? Or
Defense and rebounding will always be a staple of my teams. And that is something I'm extremely proud of, because I have coached some of the greatest to ever put a uniform on in college. But they all buy into defense and rebounding. Absolutely. We want to hold our opponents to 39.9% shooting from the field, and when we can do that, we're going to win a lot of games. But if you broke it down by periods that you played, I didn't like certain minutes there where we allowed them to outscore us. If it was a 2-minute part, in the last 4 minutes of the game, or if it was 2 minutes in one of the quarters, I break it down even in more depth than that, because if you're going to keep teaching in a timeout and you're going to give minutes to everybody on that floor, I don't look at the score. I have to challenge them in that huddle to do something. Hey guys, you're getting outscored right now. The last 30 seconds you've been outscored. So you're constantly giving them something to motivate them.